What a twist! The Cloverfield paradox wasn't expected to hit theaters for a few months, but Netflix suddenly released it after the Super Bowl instead. This third installment of the sci-fi apocalypse anthology series aims to jump into yet another new subgenre, space horror, but never quite reaches the highs of its predecessors, Cloverfield and 10 Cloverfield Lane. In an effort to provide connective tissue between them, the Cloverfield paradox paradoxically stumbles, neither offering clear answers nor thrilling as a standalone feature. Much of the lack of suspense is due to Paradox's story, in which an experimental space station causes a rift in space and time, and forces similar parts of different dimensions to occupy the same space. The ideas are fascinating, but feel cobbled together from every space-set sci-fi film since Alien and The Thing. And because Paradox never creatively twists or rises above its inspirations, the events that follow are predictably easy to guess for anyone familiar with the genre. Director Julius Onah does capture some of the body horror related to this idea in well-executed scenes, where people and things are forced together in gruesome ways. But Paradox soon dispenses with these intriguing elements in favor of a run-of-the-mill plot and predictable character choices. They're often shot as Dutch angles of characters running down the same couple of hallways over and over again. Some of the more absurd moments might have played better if the perspective never left the space station. The Earth-set scenes, unfortunately, told from the point of view of one of the crew's significant others, feel as though they're included to offer winks and nods to Cloverfield fans, rather than to tell a compelling concurrent story. Unfortunately, they just end up as a distraction. Going into the movie, there was some hope that Paradox's ensemble cast of great actors, which includes Gugu Mbatha Raw, Daniel Bruhl, and David Oyelowo, might have at least brought heart to the paint-by-numbers story. But as written, the international crew mostly serve as cliched ensemble 101, from the comic relief to the mistrusted scientist. The only character who breaks out of that rut is Mbatha Raw's Ava Hamilton. Her motivations and subsequent decisions feel earned and understandable, which is starkly in contrast to a crew of characters who often act more in service to the plot than to themselves. Thanks to her, I can say that I did enjoy watching Paradox at many points along the way, even though it ends up a disappointment. The Cloverfield paradox is a paradox in itself, split between trying to be a standalone sci-fi space horror movie and a missing link in the Cloverfield mythos. The film never truly succeeds at being either. The strains of its space-set plot don't make any effort to avoid the genre's cliches, and don't make good use of some fun performances and an emotionally powerful arc from Gugu Mbatha Raw's character. And its ties to the Cloverfield mythos are tantalizing, but ultimately, they're much more confusing than they are satisfying. Thanks for watching. For more IGN movie reviews, check out what we thought of Godzilla, Planet of the Monsters, and Batman: Gotham by Gaslight. And for all things movies, make sure to follow and subscribe to IGN everywhere you like to watch.